You better work. One of the hottest designers who has been heating up the runways at New York Fashion Week is a young man who is no stranger to working it.
His name is LaQuan Smith, and he's been taking the fashion world by storm. Here's ABC's Lataya Rothmiller.
New York Fashion Week, the most stylish 7 days in a Big Apple. It's an event where people dress up and step out to get a sneak peek at next season's style. One of the most anticipated collections this season, New York native and designer LaQuan Smith. He has designed clothes for Lady Gaga, Rihanna, the Kardashians, and Queen Bee herself.
I started my brand at 21 years old, I guess specifically because I was rejected from, top fashion schools, and I really didn't know how to get into the industry.
He credits his grandmother for teaching him how to sew at the age of 12. He took art classes, attended an art design high school, and eventually formed his brand, based in Long Island City, overlooking Manhattan.
I have a really big, loving, supportive family. My family has been supportive from day one. If anything, they embraced me as a designer. I formed an LLC at the age of 21, not really knowing what I was doing, but I just Googled how do you start a business.
From there, the LaQuan Smith brand took off globally, presenting his collection around the world in Dubai, Paris, and Nigeria. At just the age of 26, he was named to the Forbes 30 Under 30 list. This year, at age 31, he's had some experience in a New York Fashion Week game. The theme is LaQuan's take on a Western hoedown, and for him, it's business as usual.
I'm just ready to get this thing over with. LaQuan Smith brand really represents sensuality, femininity, female empowerment, and just unapologetically sexy. That's what it is.
And everyone seems to be on the same page.
Sexy, carefree, and raw.
Literally my aesthetic. It's like a sexy, confident, beautiful woman that knows exactly where she's going.
Edgy, fire. I think LaQuan brings a certain energy to Fashion Week, which is excitement. We haven't had this excitement since Baby Fat.
It's almost like a singer debuting their album. What I've been conceptualizing and sort of being inspired by over the course of last 6 months, this is my opportunity to showcase that.
All models right now are about to start the show.
Models, you have to go! Can you tape my entire foot?
And then it's showtime.
Riley out. Up, Riley. Up.
I just wanted the models to feel empowered. I wanted them to have fun while they were walking down that runway. At the end of the day, they have to sell these clothes. So I need to say with any verbiage to get them to, create this fantasy. I feel wonderful. I feel fabulous. It's a fabulous show. We were all crying on each other because we were just so overly emotional because we realized wow, we put in so much work. And then it's just over like that. I was proud of my team and proud of what we accomplished, and we pulled it off.
I love you so much.
And his biggest inspirations, his mother and grandmother, waiting for him after the show.
It's just so emotional because it's happy tears. That's all. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
I think a lot of doors have been slammed in my face. The first person I call is my mom or my grandma. My mother never misses a show, and I don't think she plans on doing it.
After the show closed, the glowing reviews came in, but LaQuan looked into the future.
I want LaQuan Smith to be something that's iconic but novelty, something that is not a trend. No one ever throws away or gives away their Chanel purse or their Dior suit. It's something that you're always gonna hold on to, and you're probably gonna pass it down to your daughter. I'm 31, honey. I have a lot more to do. I'm very excited for the future.
So there's certainly more to look forward to from LaQuan Smith and his brand. He tells us he's preparing the show's collection to buyers and sellers in Paris, and his next New York Fashion Week will be in February, where he will be presenting his fall/winter 2020 collection, so he will be pretty busy.
Lataya, this is such a fun story to see, and obviously you see her fashion. She brought it.
She really did.
Please.
She is ready. And LaQuan, he's on fire.
Yes.
I mean, and to be so young, a person of color in this fashion industry, I mean, we're going to hear a lot from him.
Started his brand at 21,
yes,
and at 31 now, we certainly will be seeing so much
Working
more
with tons of celebrities too, right?
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's on
so
fire.
he's worked with Beyonce, and that really kicked it off.
That's
So
all you need.
That's all you need to say. Thank you, friend.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate
much.
it. We'll be back.